Hi, this is Zaski. I'm at the second edition of Inbetween, and I'm here in North Goa with Amadis, and I'm going to have a quick chat with him about his kind of music, what he likes, and whatnot. Let's see how this goes. Hi, can you just tell me a bit about uh, your music and how long you've been doing it? Introduce yourself and the band.
Yo. First of all, thank you for having me at Inbetween. It's a pleasure to be here. And Goa is a beautiful place that I come to every year for the last 3 seasons, and I plan to be coming in the future. But going back to the album and to the band, we released an album in London, online, so in theory worldwide, on the 26th of September. We also shot a video here last year,
Oh, really?
which is the last song in the album. The last track is called Suspicious Chicken, and we recorded that here with a duo, some friends of mine. They call themselves Farafi, Joy and Darlini, and so we released that. We played in Europe a little bit, but we're all actually going to have an album launch official with the vinyls that have just arrived in London in May. And we've been playing a lot here in Goa, and luckily somebody heard about us and decided to contact us and ask us to come and play here, and that's how we got to play here. But this is a work of the last 4 years. I have a band in London, Amadis and The Ambassadors, but the word ambassadors is a word that means that
peace.
any musician is an ambassador for me of music.
Right.
So even though I have a set band, when I do come to Goa and other places, we use musicians that are locally playing here and that also travel here during the season. And I guess these are the Goan ambassadors.
Right.
And so we're here to play and present the work of this album. And the name of the album is 1979 Dig Deeper, because we are living in these times, that we have to dig deeper into our souls. That's what is going on so far.
Yeah. And I can find the album online, you said. So you mean like Spotify, Amazon, Apple?
Yeah, on all major platforms, digital platforms, Tidal, Spotify, Amazon,
Right.
Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, and even Asian digital platforms also. And you can find the album on there. You can also find it on Bandcamp, and very soon it'll be available on SoundCloud.
Right. And what would you say the album is like? Is it like, because I've been talking to a lot of artists, so sometimes they have like a different kind of a setup for their live, because they want to do something else live. Sometimes they want to record something else. So is it like what you're doing for us here today at Inbetween, or how would you describe that music?
My music, because I never went to music school, and I guess in a way I never thought that I would become a musician, so everything happened very organically. Nice. Even the way that I have sort of written the music, made the album, and with some amazing musicians. We recorded it in London at Moonwake Studio with Jonathan Rogers, and he was somebody that already had some experience also.
Nice.
And so today we're going to present the album, and I always sort of adapt it to the place that I'm playing in.
Right.
We can make it more sort of chilled and vibey. We can also make it more exciting.
Right.
But the music is adaptable. It's all about the vibe that we create. The lyrics are the same, the music is the same, but we're going to be presenting an album that is a collection of sounds, from African sounds to European sounds, fusion, a bit of jazz maybe, soul, reggae also, and these are things that I grew up listening to. I'm a music listener before I was a musician, so I always was fascinated by the little sounds and the little things, and even what we would call mistakes in music. I was fascinated by these things, and they can enrich the music. And so I guess I became the type of songwriter that is organic. There's more about feeling as opposed to being more about sort of a classical way of being trained in music.
Not technical, more hard.
Yeah, but of course, as I've grown and as I've grown as a musician and singer, I have gone into theory, because to be able to make an album or to make music, you also have to understand the intricacies of music and how you can put things together. So that's the kind of vibe that we're going to be bringing today.
Nice. And So when you say you have sound from Africa and other parts of the world, even, so do you like get musicians to come in and record for you, or like how does that go?
Not really, I'm from Portugal. I've been living in London for a long time, but I am also African. My mother is from Angola, my father is Portuguese, and so I've been growing up with parents that were also listening to a wide variety of music, from Italian to French.
Yeah.
My mother loves Bollywood, actually, and she was listening to Bollywood music before I was born.
Nice.
So I can sing a little bit in Hindi,
Yeah.
and I plan to one day make a Hindi song into one of my projects one day, in which I'm singing in Hindi. And so, and throughout sort of growing up, picked up a lot of styles of music that I've been listening to,
Nice.
from America, from England, from Europe, from Africa, from Asia.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a natural thing that it's coming to my music, not through researching this music, but rather because I heard it, I felt it,
Yeah.
and it naturally came to me.
Yeah. And so you do your own composing, arranging, production, and
Yeah, I come up with the ideas, with the licks, with the hooks.
Yeah.
I never saw them like that, but
Yeah.
that's what they really are, and the melodies. And then my band, who are great musicians, they are full-time musicians. They bring in their skill and their talent that they have and I've had before I met them, and they've also helped me grow. And so they then help me to add the spice, the flavor, the salt, masala.
True.
And then we make tikka.
So your band is a 6-piece band, right? And you got one trumpet, you got one guy on the guitar, you got
Actually, today we are 5,
yeah.
and in London also my band we are 5.
Yeah.
In the album we have brass and backing vocals,
Yeah.
but we are living in a time that when bands have to travel and make money, maybe we cannot always have what we would like to have. But I think we're working towards that, and as we go on and grow, hopefully bigger in this world of music, we'll be able to have a 10-piece band, 2 backing vocals, 2 brass. But today we have drums, 2 guitars, bass, and we have 1 brass section.
Nice.
But we have been playing in Goa with 7 of us. At the moment, 2 of the brass players are not available, so today it'll be 5 of us playing. But it should still be a good vibe, and we're gonna make it justice to what the album represents.
And you've been playing Goa for 3 years, you said.
I've been here for the last 3 seasons. Yes, I've
And
played.
where else do you like to play other than?
Well, I think Goa. There's many beautiful places to play. Goa is big. I would like to play for the whole, in the whole of India. We now have an agent and
Nice.
managing agent in Goa, based here, for the whole of Asia.
Nice.
So we're hoping that as time goes on, and hopefully for next year, we'll be able to have bigger tours, tour of India and all in throughout other countries in Asia. But I cannot really say much about that right now, because I don't know how it's gonna go. But it's coming.
So what would you say has been your last favorite gig before?
My favorite gig, we've been playing in a place that's very popular in Arambol called Twice in Nature.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard.
And so that's been a really good place. But every gig that we've done everywhere else has been pretty nice and pretty packed. We're actually very excited to play here because it's the first time and it's quite a thing. The location is amazing, so we're really looking forward to going on very, very soon. And also, I think that the night markets in Goa are pretty cool. So we've not yet played there, but I'm hoping to play at the Friday night market in Anjuna and the Saturday night markets in Ampora, I believe. So let's see as we go on. There's also new projects that I know that are always happening in Goa and in India. So anything is possible, and hopefully this will be a good way to get us into the rest of India, to get into the minds of the people or the hearts through our music, and be able to make a thing that the ambassadors can have a home here.
We want that.
Yeah, for sure. This will definitely be my base for Asia.
Nice.
Goa, because of the connection that Portugal also has with Goa. I feel Goan. I look Goan a little bit. Maybe the hair not.
Right, Goan hair. Like a lot of Goans have.
Yeah.
And okay, so what would you, if I was to tell someone what Amadis and the Ambassadors sound like? Would I say it's reggae? Would I say it's funk reggae?
It's a fusion of a lot of things. It's kind of like the world. The world is becoming mixed.
Yep.
And so is a mixture
Yeah.
of sounds, but that are very organic and made for in a very conscious way, but organic, and it's to reflect the times that we are living in, times of change, times that we have to upgrade ourselves, like we upgrade our phone, our cars. We have to upgrade our minds, you know, and bring back some love, because India has given us love, you know, and I think it's time for the world to give themselves more love, so you can hear the music either from some of the live footage that we will get today, or you can go online on YouTube and listen to our album in the places that we already mentioned, you know, and Dil mein ho tum, aankhon mein tum, bolo tu main meri jaan. Maybe we're gonna bring that vibe with the Ambassadors in a funky way in Hindi next year.
Alright. Do you want to give a quick shout out or a message to people who are here to see you today or at the festival?
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out first of all to you guys and to the organizers that invited us to come out here to Inbetween Festival. We hope to be a part of this family as we go on. Give a shout out to all the people in Arambol, in Goa. I feel really blessed and welcome to be here. And shout out to the people in India. I hope that you enjoy the vibe and that, you know, there'll be more content for you to watch from us. And from Inbetween Festival also, there's some great artists here today and yesterday. So to all the people involved in organizing, also a shout out to Anahata Resort, and of course to the Goan Ambassadors.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, brother.
It's been great talking to you.